How Edward and Sophie avoided the trap with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. They have handled the stresses of royal life with grace and purpose. People around the world have been watching Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's ups and downs with great interest. But Edward and Sophie have stayed out of the spotlight and focused on their royal duties. So, what is it about their method that works so well? How did they do what they did that made them successful? What did they learn along the way? The art of staying out of sight. The Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, Prince Edward, and Sophie have avoided the scandals and public fights that have sometimes surrounded other royals. How? By taking a calmer, less flashy approach to royal life. Their choice to stay out of the public eye has helped them focus on their duties and improve family ties without getting as much attention from the media as their peers. People have paid a lot of attention to Harry and Meghan's story, and their family relationships have been complicated. Edward and Sophie, on the other hand, have found ways to keep family issues private. By staying out of the press, they've become known as the monarchy's quiet strength, reliable, devoted, and ready to work hard without making news. How to balance private and public life. Like Harry and Meghan, Edward and Sophie had to figure out how to balance their royal tasks with their private business goals. In the beginning of their marriage, the couple balanced their jobs with their royal duties. Sophie ran a public relations business, and Edward ran a production company that made TV shows. But having personal business and royal duties at the same time soon caused problems and a lot of attention from the public. When Edward and Sophie realized how hard it would be to balance both worlds, they chose to focus on their royal jobs. Instead of letting their jobs get in the way of what the royal family wanted, they changed their minds and decided to give their whole lives to the crown. As a result, a more low-key but well-liked member of the royal family. By putting all of their energy into their jobs, they avoided the problems that can happen when you try to balance them. Homage to royal duties. When more senior members of the royal family started to be seen less in public, Edward and Sophie stepped up and took on more responsibilities to keep the throne visible and involved. A lot of people in the royal family have noticed and praised this strong sense of duty and responsibility. It has been shown that both Edward and Sophie can be trusted, which has made them even more important to the throne. They have done a huge number of public events and charity work over the years, showing that they are truly dedicated to the royal family's purpose of service. They are seen as role models in the monarchy because of how dedicated they are all the time. This shows that being dependable and steady can go a long way towards winning respect and trust.